So here today we'll discuss about the lab experiments. So in that lab, second one slowly we started in the college time only. So at the time we discussed how to use the software and some of the basic examples. We started with the experiment second only. In that we done addition and subtraction explanation for that we done. So that means to how to perform the addition by using the different addressing modes already we seen. Okay. So that one also I will provide the material later. We can go through it once, no problem. So after the addition, the second one is experiment is the arithmetic operations. So arithmetic operations, why I am taking this one means that means second module almost it is completed. So in parallel, if you run the lab session, it becomes easier for you, basically. So in the arithmetic operations, after completion of addition, subtraction, so third program, that is the multiplication of the 8-bit data. So in the multiplication of 8-bit data, is it clear? So first you need to understand 8-bit data is nothing but that is the 2-digit representation. 8-bit is nothing but already you know if I write something the 11 here. So how to represent 11 here? 1 means how can I write in binary 111 1 means this is 0001. So this is a 4-bit, this is a 8-bit. So that means this program is only for the multiplication of 8-bit data. So that means how to represent in hexa or decimal, this one the binary representation, this is 1, this is 1. That means this is 1 bit, this is second bit. That means here it only perform only the 2-bit numbers, or we can say this is only the 8-bit data. Is it clear? So again how to perform. So for example here I will taking the some numbers here. So already you know that whatever we are writing the numbers or in microcontroller, all are dealing with only the hexadecimal numbers. Is it clear? If you want to evaluate the multiplication of these two numbers, just use the calc. Is it clear? Just keep that hexa and perform the operations here. Is it clear? That means you need to perform the hexadecimal numbers in the calc only. So for example here I will take one number is the 7f. One more number is the 3a. Is it clear? Just to type in calc hexa 7f and hexa 3a and compute this one. You will get 1C6 result. Is it clear? But basically you know that whatever in 8051 except few registers, that is the data pointer DPTR and one more is the program counter. These two registers are the 16-bit registers, but all other registers are only the 8-bit. That means A, register B and R0 to R7. These all registers are the 8-bit only. But here I got the result, it is the 16-bit data. 16 is nothing, 16-bit data. 16 is nothing but this is a 4-bit representation. 4, this is 8. 5, 4 means if you want to represent 6, how to write in binary? This is 0, triple 110. This is 6. So that means this is the 4-bit representation. So sorry, this is 6 means how to represent 0, 111, 110. Clear? So that means this is a 4-bit representation. This is 6. So this is 4-bit means again 4 plus 4, 8 plus 4, 12 plus 4. That means 16. This is 16-bit data. But I can't store 16-bit in the accumulator only. So how to store? So in multiplication what will happen? Whatever you got the result 1C6 is clear. So this is lower 1 byte. So 8-bit is nothing but we can call it as 1 byte. So this is first byte, it will going to store in the accumulator A. So next higher byte it is going to store in over the register B. So that means when you are performing 8-bit data multiplication 8051, 16-bit result always it is going to store first lower byte. So this lower byte it is going to store accumulator, higher byte it is going to store in register B only. So that means you need to check the content of these register itself, you are the result. So how to write the programs? Program is very simple. Here first you understand this type of the logic, then your program becomes easier. Here two numbers are there. Two number means I need to load one number to the one register, one more number to the other register. But in multiplication already you know that only the register A and B only I should use it. If you want to use other register it becomes wrong. So that means only two registers I need to use. Means how to write program. This is common. Every time we are going to write initial this one and the end of this one. In between I need to write the program. So move A comma hash 07FH. So that means here I am loading the one number 7FH into the register A. Move B hash 03AH. That means second number 3AH I am going to load in the register B. So next one, I have these two numbers. One number I have, second number also I have. So next one I need to perform this multiplication. How to write? Mul space AB. Just you have to write this instruction itself. Mul space AB. This AB we need to write together. Don't write A space B. That is wrong. So this way instruction we need to write the multiplication. When you are writing the mul A space AB is equal, at the time it performs the multiplication in between the content of A and content of B. So that means multiplication between these two and we will get the result. Last one is the end. Is it clear? So that means I need to take the numbers like this. Is it clear? Whatever you get the result, it will going to split. So first lower byte will be accumulator A and higher byte it will be the accumulator B. Is it clear? So next one is the divide 8-bit data. Divide 8-bit data is nothing but, again this is 8-bit. 8-bit is nothing but only the 2-bit. So they already know that numerator, denominator. So numerator by denominator. Here also numerator should be the 2-bit data and denominator also it is the 2-bit data only. So in that way we need to write the program because 8051 only deal with 8-bit data. So here also same program. Here also I can explain one more thing. In rough way I will explain. If I take 5 divided by 2 here. So here you will get the quotient 2 and this is 4, if you will get 1. Is it clear? This simple example. 5 divided by 2, here I will get the quotient 2, 1 is the remainder. Is it clear? But okay, I entered this way, but how to check the result? That is the main. So how to check means, here I get the quotient 2. Is it clear? So whatever you will get the quotient here, always it will be in the accumulator A only. Whatever you are getting the quotient, that means in this example 2 is there. 2 is going to store itself in the accumulator, that is the register A. Whatever you are getting the remainder here, is it clear? Always remainder will be in the register B only. So that means if you want to see the result 2 here, you need to see the content of register A only, that will itself your the quotient result. Here remainder, if you want to check the remainder means you need to see the content of the register B only. Because if you add these two, so something like here 1 is there, here 2 is there, that means if you want to write 0, 1, 0, 2 here, so this is also the 16-bit data, but it is not possible to store in the 8-bit register. That's why we are going to split. So this type of the way here, it is decided by the manufacturer or in the architecture level only they decided it, not by the user level. So always it is the fixed. Is it clear? So how to write the program? This is very easier. So here also I took the one more example here. Here I took 7F divided by 3A. Is it clear? So this is the numerator, this is denominator. I need to load the two numbers. So first number I am loading to the move register A. Second number divisor I am loading to the register B. Is it clear? Next I need to perform the division. For that div, you have to write only the div space AB. Is it clear? And also when you are typing the instruction, you can type it capital also, you can type it small letters also, no problem. Is it clear? When you are typing div space AB, is it clear? So that means here we will perform the division process. So after the division, so whatever you are getting the quotient, is it clear? If you want that quotient, you can store in the some registers. That means move R0, comma A. Is it clear? If you want to store the remainder also, remainder, that means register content of register B. If you want to store somewhere, you can write the one more instruction, no problem. For move here R1, comma B also. So that means quotient you are going to store in the R0, remainder you are going to store in R1. Is it clear? This is optional. It is not the mandatory. Is it clear? If you write division AB, finally if you write end also, this program also correct. Is it clear? Here I am moving content of A and B to some other registers. Is it clear? So here in Calci also, in hexa, just to type 7F divided by 3A. Is it clear? You will get the result here. You will get the result hexa 2 here. Is it clear? So this 2 it will be in the accumulator only, and B it will be in the your register itself only. Is it clear? And one more thing you need to understand. I made a small explanation here. Is it clear? In your CASI, just to directly we can type this number in hexa. Is it clear? And take this divisor part in hexa and perform division. Otherwise, simple manner, otherwise I can tell 07F, this is hexa, is it clear? This hexa you converted to decimal, you will get 127, is it clear? And also 03A, this is divisor, so this one also you can convert it to decimal 58, is it clear? And perform the division, the division operation in the decimal level, that means 127 divided by 58, is it clear? If you perform the division here, you will get 2 quotient and remainder is the 11, is it clear? But here this is the decimal level, but microcontroller deal with only the hexadecimal. So later you can convert this quotient to the hexa. So that means 2 means hexa also it will itself 2 only. Here I got the 011, so that means 11. So if you convert this 11 to hexa, so already know that A means there is 10, B means 11, that means this is the B. Is it clear? So that means in calci you can perform like this also directly, or first you can convert numerator to decimal, convert this divisor to decimal, perform the division in the decimal level. Then whatever you are getting the quotient and remainder, convert it back to hexa. That itself you are the hexadecimal calculations also. Is it clear? So that means here what will happen? Remainder you are getting the 11. That means this is the B. So here this you got the quotient 2. That means if you after the execution, if you check the content of register A itself, register will be itself were the quotient value. Here content of register B itself, that is the your remainder itself. Is it clear? So that means here whatever you are writing, this is only the 8-bit data. 8-bit data is nothing but 2-bit number by the 2-bit number only. And one more thing I will tell, if you consider something like example here, 1632, this is numerator divided by, if you take something 22, is it clear? If you try to execute this type of example, is it clear? What will happen? Any ideas? So here what will happen? 1632, this is a 16-bit data. 4-bit, 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 4-bit. This is 16-bit data. This is 4-bit plus 4-bit. This is 8-bit data. So that means if you perform 16 by 8-bit, but it is not performed in the 8051 because this is only perform the 8-bit data. So that means if you try to execute this one, it will consider only the 32 by 22. It will exclude the 16. It will exclude the 16. Why it exclude means first only the 8-bit data only it will consider for calculation. So that means it becomes 32 by 22 only. But your intention is 1632, 4-digit number. That means higher byte it is going to exclude, which will only take the 32 and it becomes 22 only. Is it clear? And be careful about the 8-bit data calculation only here. And next one, after multiplication, division, next 5th program, square 8-bit data. Square 8-bit data is nothing but, for example, if you want to perform 4 square, 2 square, 3 square, yes or no? So 4 square is nothing but this is a 4 into 4, result is 8. Is it clear? So that means I need to perform the square program. That is the square of 8-bit data. So here this is very simple program. 4 into 4, result is 8. So how to write? First to understand 4, this number I need to load in the one register. This one also I need to load in the one register. Then I need to perform the multiplication. But already know that when you are performing the multiplication, these two registers should be A and B only, because of in architecture only they given the statement. If we can't use the other registers also. So how to write the program? Here both are 4 here. So move 04H, you move to the register A. And second one is move space B comma hash 04H. Second number I am loading to B. Next one mul AB. Is it clear? Mul AB in the sense that is the 4 into 4 means you will get the result 8. Is it clear? And also whatever you got the result 8, always it will be in the accumulator only. Is it clear? So accumulator means you need to check the content of accumulator itself, you are the result of the square program. So that means whatever the content of A is there, just I will move to the register R1. So here also this is optional, this instruction. If you stop here only, then followed by AND, this is also correct. But here what I am doing here, whatever the content, just I am moving to the R1. So that means whatever the result is, that same content is available in the R1 also. So next 6th program, cube 8-bit data. So here also whatever I perform, this is only the 8-bit data level. Is it clear? cube is nothing but, this is same example, cube is nothing but something like 2 power of 3. So 2 power of 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. Here you will get the 8 result. Previous you done square of the 8 bit data. So next one cube. So that means for this type of example I need to write the programming. So how to write program? Here I will take one small example. Here you can consider 2 itself. So you can take one more example. Here you can take 4 cube also, no problem. You can, I written the program for 4 cube here. So just to take 4 cube here. So what will happen? 4 cube is nothing but 4 into 4 into 4. Is it clear? So already I said here I am entering, this is the hexadecimal level. Don't get confused. This is not the decimal level. So here what will happen? I need to perform first these two. Listen here. First these two, multiplication between these two. Is it clear? So that means whatever you get the result here, is it clear? This result I need to multiply with the third number. This simple logic. Take the 4 cube means same number, it will repeat 3 times. First I need to perform the multiplication between these two numbers. So you will get the result R. So that R you need to multiply with the third number. So finally we get the cube of this number. So how to write the program? So here I am taking the 4 cube. That means I am going to load the first 4 to the move A comma hash 04H. Second number same number because this is a cube na. So 4A again I am going to load to the register B. Finally I am multiplying these two. So that means mul AB. So in mul AB means you got the result. This result R, it will store itself in the accumulator only. Is it clear? So this accumulator results are moving to the one register R1 by using move R1 comma hash R1 comma A. Is it clear? So that means this result I stored in the R1. So next I need to perform with this 4. So how to write? Again this third number, this 4 I am loading to the register B by using move B comma hash 04H. So next I am performing the mul AB. Again I need to perform the mul. So mul AB means this content it is in the register B. So here you got the first multiplication of these two numbers, that result itself in the accumulator only. So that means this result available in the content of A. So that means this result of the previous number with present third number. So that mul AB again. So finally we are getting result itself in the accumulator. That means move R2 comma A. That means the content of A itself moving to the R2 here. And finally is the end. So you need to understand here. Here 3 numbers are there. Here I stored in the some other locations. Why? I means I am storing this number, this result it's the somewhat temporarily I am storing, because if we use directly this A to the here, is it clear? Again it will multiply. Again the previous result or the previous content it is going to erase by the new calculation. So that means whatever the intermediate results are there, I need to store to the some other registers here. By this way only I can see the results very clearly. So in this step R1 it is going to give the result.